Hello and welcome to another video. In this one, I'll be presenting to you two strategies that I've seen the Russian military use extensively throughout this war. One of them, the first one, is the flower methods. So this technique, if we look at the map right here. Alright, so we see this technique being used around Yakovlivka. After they captured Yakovlivka, they are now attacking Vesele to the northeast, Soledar to the southwest, and they are most likely going to be attacking northwards towards Rostovlivka. However, we haven't seen any progresses in this direction, as it requires a lot more preparation, as it is further distance than Vesele. And Soledar, they are already fighting, so it required less preparation, as they just had to head in this direction, as the Ukrainian defenders were occupied fighting the Russian attackers in the city. With this, we see that they attacked Vesele and Soledar first, as they required less preparation, while Rostovlivka is further away, which requires more preparation, as well as the fact that it is in a congestion of three villages: Rostovlivka, Mykolaiivka, and Krastopolivka. So this strategy is a strategy where they attack in three different directions after capturing a significant village like Yakovlivka. We've seen this strategy being used earlier. If we go look at Defense Politics Asia's archive, we see that as soon as the Russians captured Kodema, which they did on the 6th of September, we see that to the north we have Zaitseve, to the northwest we have Odradivka, and to the west we have Mykolaiivka Druha. Going to the next day, we see they attack Mykolaiivka Druha. And then the following day, they attack Zaitseve, and then the following day, they attack Odradivka. So from this position of Kodema, they go in three directions: north to Zaitseve, northwest to Odradivka, and west to Mykolaiivka Druha. All these from the Kodema area. So we see from this that this is a strategy that they usually use in and throughout this war, especially the Wagner PMC. Now the second strategy is what they call operational encirclement. Operational encirclement is when you have a city or a target, and then instead of completely encircling it so that they have no way of escape, you cut off all escapes except for one. The reason for this is, according to the Art of War, if you cut off all escape routes for an army, they will fight to the last man, or they will give up. They'll give up if they are unable to fight, but in most cases they will fight until the last man. If that is the case, then you will face heavy resistance taking over the city. However, if you cut off all but one escape, then you can force the enemy to escape throughout that route. And then while they are escaping, if we look at this for example, so the example of Zaitseve, if we look at this from a perspective where Russia hasn't captured this yet, it is the 9th of September. So the way they want to do this is they attack from the south towards this road, which goes to the highway towards Bakhmut, and north from the northern side towards Vesele Dolina, as well as the western side of Zaitseve. With this, they will be able to reach this road, which is the only route out of Zaitseve towards the Ukrainian positions. If the Ukrainian defenders want to go out, they will have to go through a Russian area here where they shoot the road, which is the main road the Ukrainians are using to escape from Zaitseve. In case they want to receive supplies, then the Russians can also shoot them. So in this type of operational encirclement, where they haven't completely encircled the city, but only most of it, leaving one route open, it forces the opponent, which in this case, from a Russian perspective, is the Ukrainians, to use that road for supplies and for escape, or for reinforcements. Which means that they'll be in a position where the Russians have set up an ambush and can inflict heavy casualties upon them. So in a situation where there is an operational encirclement, the one doing the operational encirclement has a significant advantage where they can inflict a lot of casualties while they take the least amount of casualties possible. Now, if we look at the modern map, we see that they are currently attempting to do this in Bakhmut. They're trying to do this by attacking Klishchivka. Once they capture Klishchivka, then they will go towards Ivanivske. They will need to cut off this road, Ivanivka. Then we have the northern perspective where they are attacking Pitorodne. If they capture Pitorodne, then they go and cut off this road here. This leaves only one road, which is this one here towards Chasiv Yar. So, how will they inflict casualties on Ukrainian troops going to the start and to the end of this road? They will do that by using artillery from the eastern side of Bakhmut. By using artillery from this range, they can inflict heavy casualties on supplies going into Bakhmut and reinforcements going out of Bakhmut. Instead of 3 roads, they have only 1 road that they can use. This makes it so that all supplies is being focused down this 1 road. Knowing this, we're in a situation where the Russians are attempting to do this and the Ukrainians are holding on to the city. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and let me know what you think about this face-to-face kind of thing where I explain some tactics. Thank you all for watching and have a great day.